Do, 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 do. Yeah, we aren't going to see this place for much longer, but... God! This music is just way too good. I'm so sorry I keep praising it, but I don't care. Hello there, everybody, and welcome to part 65 of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Last time we made it all the way up here, somewhere around the thigh. And we unlocked the elevator that will take us higher up the Mechanis. So today we're going to take that lift all the way up to the upper floors of Mechanis Field. Now then. No, don't do that. We want to do the Collectopedia. That's the one. Alright, so let's fill it in because we are reaching the end of an era. End of an era. Yes, we are reaching the end of an era. Filling out vegetables will give the Taurus arms, which is a piece of equipment. Filling out flowers will get you agility up 4. Filling out the bugs will net you days up 4. Not bad at all. Bronze wood, mossy panel, and ivy nest. That will get us first attack plus 3. You need retro diodes for colony 6 reconstruction. For filling out parts, you get lightning attack 4, flame frame, and tweet tweet. Of course, Ricky would name it. You get fall defense 4. I don't really use fall defense gems because those basically protect you from fall damage, but yeah. You get the heavy equipment known as Taurus Helm for filling out the Mechanis Field Collectopedia. So that's good. All well and good indeed. Now, I'm definitely gonna be back here doing the quest once we're done with all this stuff. With all the story stuff. And, yep. We're just going to basically, we're basically going to do that. Okay. So, last chance. So, like I said in the last video, once you make it all the way up to, once you proceed the story, past this upcoming portion right here, Sword Valley will no longer be available to you. You need to absolutely and utterly make sure that you have all 4 of these quests done. Make sure you fill out all of those quests. Make sure you fill out all of the Sword Valley map. Make sure you kill all the unique monsters that are there. Because this is your very last chance to go over to Sword Valley. And by extension, because I forgot to mention it, Galahad Fortress will also be lost to you. So once again, make sure you clear all the quests there. Make sure you get all the collectibles in the Collectopedia over there too. Because once you make it past this upcoming portion of the game, Sword Valley and Galahad Fortress, along with these quests on screen, will expire. Alright. Now that we've gotten that warning out of the way, let's go. So, let's do it. I gotta say, I really like Mechanis Field, man. It really just illustrates how much these developers really cared about showing off this world. Even in a vertical area like this one. Yeah, even in a vertical area like this where all we're doing is just climbing up the Mechanis. The fact that this place even exists at all as a non-linear vertical area just makes me really, really happy. It just does. It's great. Great atmosphere, great music, a great contrast to what we've been seeing on the Bionis. It's just a really, really amazing area. It really is. And now that Ryan is about to trip over, we can now proceed onto this. Alright, here we go. Take a look at this. I want you to just take this in. That is an amazing door. The doors of Xenoblade are so good, man. They're just way too good for this Earth.
Are you okay?
She looks very tired. Should she not get some rest?
Thank you. But really, I'm okay.
No. We'll find a safe place to rest. We've hardly stopped since we left the village.
Ricky tired too. Ricky tummy rumble.
I'm with you. Time to park our...
Get down! A mech on assault! Can anyone see them?
Another vision. Nice one, Shulk. No, it wasn't.
Shulk?
You did well to evade me. Just what you'd expect from he who wields the Monado.
That voice?
It's a faced mechon.
Is there someone inside? What do we do, Shulk?
We fight.
But don't kill him. Thought you might say that.
I'm afraid you must be exterminated.
A vision.
And that's basically this boss fight in a nutshell. If Mechonis Field wasn't already a unique enough area to finish this on, or something, then this boss fight is so unique in the way that it's handled. So, over there is our target, right? Yeah, over there is our target. And what they're doing is firing a linear laser at us. He's basically sniping us. And we have to hide behind these things right here in order to block his rate of fire. So we basically just have to well, sneak up on him, obviously. Meanwhile, we have to basically avoid all these mechon if you're lower leveled enough. Or you just gotta fight your way through them. Basically, you're making your way over there to your target. And these mechon will inflict slow on you if you obviously don't resist them, thus making it harder for you to find some cover. If Mechonis Field wasn't already a good enough area to introduce us to Mechonis, then this boss fight definitely is the perfect way to end Mechonis Field. It's so good, dude. What a way to end this area. What a way to end it. It's just way too good, man. It's just way too good. So, anyway, let's clear out this offensive honey with Bone Upper and then dive sub that. And offensive scout. Let's do Lariat. Of course, I brought along Charlotte for this party because, you know, you might recognize that mechon from a cutscene, but I ain't telling you yet until the game shows itself. Metal Blast. Do that thing. And then Wow Down. So hopefully Charlotte can actually, you know, cause daze to this thing. Even though it won't even matter anyway. The little violas will use System Alert, which basically means it'll summon up. They'll summon up, oh, Jesus. Ugh. Which basically means they'll summon up Mechon, or they'll try to slow you down with attacks that inflict slow. We actually gotta find cover for that. As much as we really don't want to alert these guys, we might have to. Either way, we're coming up on Jadeface right here. If you have Monado armor at this point, then you definitely shouldn't have any trouble with dealing with this guy. Okay, so if Shulk can... Well, actually, no. Jadeface is a face mech on anyway, so we can't really inflict break on it unless it's in a chain attack. So, you know, that's fine. We can just do Bone Upper and then Dive Sabat. Except not really, because this guy resists that. Cross Jaggy. That's so weird. Shulk, what you doing, buddy? Alright, here we go. It definitely is, like, a bad idea for me to actually, you know, put Ryan up first. But it's been so long since I played as him anyway, so I figured I might as well do it.
Shala!
Gado! It's you, isn't it? Please answer me! Let me see you! Gado! I knew you were alive!
Gado! Is that Shala's boyfriend?
The destruction of the Monado. That is the will of Lord Egil.
Gado?
What do you mean, Lord? What's Egil done to you?
What's wrong, Gado? Why would you say that? Speak to me, Gado!
This world is in disarray. I must eliminate the cause of this disorder and restore the world to its original form. That is my duty. Nay, the will of the world. Now, the time has come. The time to restore order.
Gado! Stop! Gado!
Shala!
Lady Mayneth. It is not far off now. A world in which there is no need for fear. The hour draws near. Our will shall soon be done. First, there is the matter of the Monado. Our victory can only be assured if we destroy the Monado before it's too late. I sense your existence. I know you are alive. Zanza, the hour is upon us. Your time has come.
Shulk. Shulk.
Who's calling my name?
Shulk, you have acquired the ability to glimpse the future. The ability to understand the law of causality as decided by a higher power.
A higher power? Like the Bionis?
Why do you desire to change the future? Why do you wish to act against their will?
I do just as anyone would do. It is natural to want to change an unhappy future. If that is their will, then I choose to fight.
If that is what you wish, Shulk, then you must find your Monado.
My Monado?
Precisely. The one true Monada.
You can't do that. Because... you aren't here. Not anymore.
Is everyone okay?
Yeah.
That was a close one. I mean, how on Bionis did we survive that? We seem all right.
I don't know. It could be that we were just lucky, but I'm sure there must be more to it than that.
You were protected by the power of Lady Mayneth.
Who's there?
A machina.
Are you... Vanea?
Vanea? Does that mean you're Mikol's daughter?
I am glad you are safe. Lady Mayneth.
Lady Mayneth?
That face was sent to destroy you. I am truly happy you are all right.
You're lying. Gado would never try and hurt us.
Sadly, his Hom's memories no longer remain. The current faces are nothing more than weapons, designed to annihilate all life on Bionis.
It can't be.
Faces are created by directly integrating the brainstem and metabolic organs of Homs into Mechon. Memories and emotion are nothing but a hindrance to an effective weapon. However, the early faces were experimental. Many retained memories from their former lives. This prevented them from executing their missions effectively. More recent faces have had all memories of their previous lives completely erased.
Is that because of me?
No, it is not your fault.
Mumkar seems the more likely candidate. His attachment to us was too strong. You could say it caused his destruction.
That sword one and all.
You are correct.
No, it's not true. Oh, my Gado.
Sharla?
Explain it to me. I mean, why does Egil want to make us into Mechon? What's the reason for all this?
In order to counter the Monado.
I knew it.
The Monado is ineffective against the High-Entia, the Homs, against all races of Bionis. Egil suffered a bitter defeat in the battle 1 year ago. After that, he theorized that he could counter the Monado by integrating organic life from Bionis.
Of course. Initially, the Monado couldn't take a Hom's life.
It can now, though.
It could not harm those who share the blood of Zanza. That was its sole weakness. But Zanza lifted that constraint.
Those who share the blood of Zanza? Who is that giant?
The progenitor of the Homs.
Him?
And once the friend of my brother Egil, before they became sworn enemies. It was Zanza who devastated Mechonis.
What?
Wow! Look at that! Are they the Havres?
They're the latest anti-Mechon weapons, designed by Lorothea and the Ministry of Research. What a glorious sight. The coming together of all the peoples of Bionis.
Yes, sir.
This is how it should always have been. Then perhaps Father would not.
Your Highness.
We are fortunate that Dixon informed us of the enemy's new weapon. Our defenses are ready. Today, we start our campaign against Galahad Fortress. Just beyond the fortress lies the imperial capital of Mechonis. This is a battle to determine not just our own fates, but the future of all life on Bionis. We fight for future prosperity and the glory and honor of all. Troops, advance!
Are you saying that Zanza is to blame for Mechonis' devastation? It's Zanza's sword that I'm using. Does this mean we're enemies? And if so, why are you...
Shulk, calm down.
Sorry, I
will take you to the Mechonis capital, Agniratha.
Is that your plan? Lead us straight to the gates of our enemy? Deliver us into Egil's hands?
It will be quicker to show you than to explain. Then you will understand the history of Mechonis, and the battle between the two titans. Up ahead is a lift that leads to the central factory, within the chest of the Mechonis. The capital, Agniratha, lies just beyond there.
There's definitely a lot to unpack. But, holy dude. Dude. I mean, it's definitely, like, very obvious from the moment that we see, like, Jadeface that, you know, it is Gato. That is Gato inside the thing. Right? Definitely is obvious. But I'd say it's still, like, very effective. I'd say, like, because, like, you know, the characters are, like, or at least Charla is right alongside with you, at least. I think it's sort of like how, back at Prison Island, oh, Shulk, what are you doing, man? Charla, what are you doing? What is going on? What is happening? What is happening? Oh my god, Worldly Wise. Okay, it's sort of like how, back at Prison Island, it's, Worldly Wise. Discover 150 landmarks, okay. Sort of like back at how Prison Island, if I can ever get to my point, that, the first hint of Metalface being Mumkar was being inside Metalface. It's like, Dumban's just like, he moves like, but that's impossible. And then it's like, you know, you get the idea that, hey, maybe that is Mumkar. Or you could possibly tell by, you know, the voice, you know? Because it's really all down to a few things. Like, one, it's either the voice or the style of weapon they use. You know? That's really all there is to say about that. Like, it's all the way down to either the weapon they choose to use or their voice. Because Metalface uses the claws. Face Nemesis uses the twin swords like Fiora does. And Gato uses a rifle just like... Or yeah, Jadeface uses a rifle just like Gato does. So that's definitely a big tell as to who it is. They probably could have made it like less obvious. I mean, Fiora's is just like, yeah, you saw her die. You saw her die. It's like, there's no possible way that could have been Fiora in there until it was revealed. It was like, that was the big shock. That was the really, really big shock. But then again, it's like, Metalface, it's like, it's not really sort of a shock. Not really, but still kinda is. Still kinda is. But it's like, you know, the reveal of Metalface might have been there, but with Gato, it's just like, yeah, you know. You know, the game doesn't really hide anything from you at that point. So, yeah. Anyway, now that we're done with all of the big old story stuff, it's just like, oh man. Oh man, that was a lot. That was definitely a lot of plot. But now that we're done with all that, we should probably go ahead and get the rest of those items that we need from Mechonis Field. Shall we? Because, well, we definitely need to do that very thing that we need to do. Okay, so according to this, according to the tracker, it's over there, it seems. No? No, wait, yes, because it would have been right there, actually. Let me actually go to it before I make any more stupid moves. And there it is. Chill +3. Not bad at all. Alright, so now that we've gotten all that done, we can actually head back to the Fallen Arm. Because I wanted to actually go ahead and discover the second bulkhead, just so that we can be ready to go up to the Central Factory, which is where we're going to head to next, because that's just how we do things around here. Okay, so let's do it.
Hi.
Hi. You know what I need to fix the keepsake? You even got the things I need? Wow, you guys are so nice. I think I'm gonna cry. Finally, I can fix this stupid keepsake of theirs. One family dispute later. Mom and Dad were so happy they cried and hugged. Finally, they made up and we can go back to being a normal family. Normal family. I'm so grateful to you guys. Well, that's that. Even a rude and violent person can help people when they try. Say what you want, Fuzzball. You ain't gonna stop me feeling good. Yeah, that's what we're talking about, Ryan. Yeah, buddy. That's my guy. Get an Amber Rod for Melia. 9,300 experience. And absolutely no repercussions at all. Okay, and now we're going to do just a little bit of side quests around here. Hello.
What do you need?
Ugh, why am I so useless? Is rescuing people really the only thing I'm good for? What is it? You're looking down in the dumps. Ah, it's you. Do you think that you can hear me out again? Sorry about all this. You know the dangerous monsters around here have increased? Because of course they have! It's not only the Mechon, even the Ponios have gone crazy. A lot of the villagers have been attacked. We can't let this happen. I'm a rescuer. I'm not cut out for fighting. I'm utterly useless. I was just wondering whether there were any fighters who could help. Useless? That's not true. You're amazing. Everyone has their own strengths and weaknesses. Leave the fighting to me. I'll show the monsters who's boss. Yeah, buddy. Thank you. That makes me feel a bit better. But are you sure it's okay? Please think it through first. Nope, we don't. Powerless. Auto heal up 3. Yeah. But 9,800 experience for killing 16 enemies. Yep. That we'll definitely get that very thing done before you know it, Sonny boy, because all of these enemies are found absolutely everywhere. So what we need to do is we need to kill M33 prototypes, 4 Aura Antols, 4 Lampo Ponios, and 4 Prado Upas. You should definitely know where these enemies are at this point, because if you've been following along, then you know where these enemies are. Like, Ponios and the prototypes are found all over this area around the Hidden Machina village. The Prado Upas are basically found in the 5th Pulse Zone. You know.
Moral victory, ladies.
Rhyme, you bash, we talk.
Moral? We're still standing, aren't we?
I mean, yes, you are, but the Prado Upas are found in the 5th Pulse Zone, where Ryan, Sharla, Shulk, and Fiora all met up when they first fell into the Fallen Arm. And the Aura Antols are basically found right around here. So you can very easily find them, well, everywhere. And as for the Lampo Ponios, I believe one of the materials that they drop are needed for Colony 6 reconstruction. So killing 4 of these should be absolutely no problem to you. Oh yeah, I should level up arts while I'm at it. Let's level up Monado armor once, because we're probably going to need that. I don't think we're at the point where we need to upgrade Monado's shield yet. Let's go for regular arts, actually. Backslash, I love using this art. Sled Edge, I like using that too. And we got no more for Shulk. Summon Bolt for you. Summon Copy for you. I like that. And that'll be it. Fiora, let's level up Shutdown. I like using this art on you, because it's so good. And that's it, actually. Ricky, let's use Peekaboo, because we're going to be using that quite a bit. Burn Innate, of course. I love my DPS. You can do it. And Happy Happy, why not? In fact, let's actually set up Happy Happy to replace Ricky is Angry. For Rhine times... let's do Shield Bash. War Swing. And Lariat. Shalala. Heal Round. Wow, we don't really have an advanced art book for Metal Blast yet. Jesus. Soaring Tempest. Steel Strike. And I guess Steel Strike again. Hello.
What do you need?
The number of monsters have gone down thanks to you. Now the villagers can finally sleep a bit better at night. Yay, verily. I keep saying that. I feel like I can finally see what I should be aiming for. That's also thanks to you. Yes, sir. The gem might not be great, but the experience is. Ryan gets a level up, and Raxet has one more quest.
What do you need?
Hello again. I've been thinking about something lately. Can you guess what? Please, tell us more about this situation. Fiora! Ricky have problems too! Let's sit down and talk later, okay? Ricky, are you feeling alright, buddy? The thing is, I've been wanting to strengthen my body. It's impossible to become a Hams, so why not be a strong Machina? I need a strong body for rescue missions, but I also need to be able to stand up to those monsters. You helped me out last time, so I can't rely on you forever. We need to be able to defend the village if the worst happens. That's all I have to say. So will you help me? Keep your chin up. We should help each other out when we need it. We'll help you just like you helped the Hams. Thank you. And after you already done so much for me. Are you sure you'd be willing to do this? We already have. Silver Antal Fibers. These are dropped by Antals on the Fallen Arm. But thanks to us doing that quest from earlier, aka the one that we just did, we're actually able to get these for him. Absolutely no problem. We already have them. And speaking of which, never mind.
What do you need?
Are those the silver Antal fibers? They look really strong, but they're flexible as well. And I just need to implant them into my muscles tissue. Into your muscles tissue. Cool beans. It seems like it worked. Now I feel lighter than ever. I feel stronger too. It's like there's energy coursing through me. Feel the power. Right now, I feel ready to rescue people no matter where they are. And monsters, bring them on. I'm sure I can protect the village. It's all thanks to you. I owe you so much. Now remember, you need 8 more silver Antal fibers if you want to do Colony 6 reconstruction. However, alternatively, you can actually trade them with Raxit, who needs them. Or at least, yeah, Raxit, who needs them. And Shilks on the Fallen Arm. Raxit will only trade for these if you have 5 stars of affinity with the Hidden Machina Village. Which, that's clearly impossible, but Shilks you can totally do, absolutely no problem. Hello, Kazat.
Hi there.
Hi there. Oh, it's you. I'm looking down. You're certainly sharp. since you've noticed, do you mind if I explain what the problem is? Basically, I've done everything I can to remodel this gun, but I had to give it up. It's a lost cause. Nothing and no one can make this gun practical to use. How worrying. Let's sort this out. It'll only be a bit of a detour for us. You're on, Ryan. I couldn't have just left this. It's just me. That's just left me even more determined. Instead of remodeling this one, I'll make an entirely new gun. He needs a bigger gun, after all. One that anyone can use, even me. But I can't find the materials I need anywhere. It's really getting on my circuits. Would you mind helping me out one more time? I know I can do this. I'm not giving up until I made a gun I can actually use. I can sympathize, definitely, because I have a fucking gun. Having a gun really feels like it belongs in your hands. Well, that's one way of describing it. It'll make all the difference on the battlefield. Oh, so you can use an ether gun as well. In that case, I'm sure you know what I'm going through. I have to defend the village, so I can't be away from my home for too long. That's why I need you to find the materials for me. A weapon just for me. Very thankfully, we already have the reinforced thrusters from Dogmas and Mechonis Field. But the reason why I left this quest alone for a little bit is because we need advanced frames from M53 tank units in the central factory. And right now we do have access to that very place. So let's do that then.
Yes.
And no, I don't want to trade with you, Veronica and Tails. Thank you very much. I don't need. No. Anyway. Sword Valley. You can't access it. There's absolutely no way that you can do it now that you made it past the Jade Face boss fight. And you're definitely thinking, oh, that's bull. You can't, there's no way. Come on. You can't do that. Come on. Well, check it out. See? See? Well, that basically seals it then. There's absolutely no way that you can enter Sword Valley and Galahad Fortress now. So, sorry to say, but because the second Battle of Sword Valley is going on right now, or at the very least is about to begin, Galahad Fortress and Sword Valley are no longer available after the Jade Face boss fight. Which means the Sword Valley map, the unique monsters, the quests in both areas, they're both gone. So if you've been looking for those affinity coins, then sorry, buddy. You're at it. You're SOL. That's just the way of life. That's basically how life is. You get things far enough, you proceed farther along in life, and then it all gets ripped away from you just like that. So no more admiring Sword Valley, no more admiring Galahad Fortress, nothing. Even though Galahad Fortress is mainly a dungeon. But at the very least, we can admire Mechonis Field a lot more, because I simp for Mechonis Field. I really do think that Mechonis Field is just a really great area. I really do. It's the perfect introduction to Mechonis, like I said. It's designed so well. It's got great atmosphere, great music, a good but obvious contrast to what Bionis has been, and a really great boss fight at the very end. So that's basically all well and good from there. But now, unfortunately, we must say goodbye to you for the present. Because that's just how life is, you know? And also, we don't have any heart-to-hearts that we can view right now, so we can't stall any further. So that will do it for today. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, we say one final goodbye to Mechonis Field, which is pretty much what this is. And then we're going to make our way up to the central factory. See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.